Chase again. Miguel Navarro loops it in. Headed back post, gets down, loose, fired on net, and a goal! Oh, Koutsias has tied it! It is 3-all. Just a wild night in the Windy City.
Miguel Navarro making changes. Look at this service. Nice little first touch. Scoops it out in front of him. It's a flick on. Selassie tries to bring it down himself. And it's Koutsias right in front of Giakoumakis, who puts it away. No chance for Westberg to make the save. What a game, just like we drew it up.
To be able to rotate their players, get more minutes, freshen up some legs.
Given away there by Makun, and now Shaqiri going to try and find Koutsias, who's in behind this defense. Can he control? Koutsias has scored for a second match running! And Chicago hit the front of the opening 10 minutes against New England.
He would look to find the game, quick little link-up play, and not a ton of space for him to be able to get this ball off, but he just drops it in behind to the likes of Koutsias, and then he does the rest. Such a clinical finish. One touch to get it out, draws the two defenders, and then finds the back of the net, and it's Petrovic that's completely frozen off his line. Look at that strike, just tucks it in. My goodness.
Victor Wanyama as the captain comes away with it, and playing Mason Toye into the channel. A long run for Chris Brady, and he's able to make it and clear it away in the direction of Brian Gutierrez. Falls for Koutsias. Georgios Koutsias cutting it back. Now it's Brian Gutierrez, and the Fire have an early lead. And it's the first goal this season for Gutierrez. He has waited 25 long match days for that one. What sort of production could you get out of Georgios Koutsias? Could you get a goal for him? You don't need it in this situation. Watch the perseverance. Smartly done. Notice his head as he starts to stretch to the byline. Two things. One, it's a bad touch, so he gets himself into trouble, but then he also plays out of it because he recognizes the fact he's drawn a second defender with him. The poor touch, you actually get a second player coming back over to try and close that space right there. That little move, Corbo, as he drifts back across, loses the runner in behind, opens up the space, and smartly done by Gutierrez. Just sits idly right at the top of the six. If his run continues forward, the space isn't there. Instead, as clean as he's been all season long. But finding that finished product is really what's going to allow him to break out and become a real superstar in this league and potentially make a move to Europe at some point. As Koutsias having some fun down this left-hand side, driving yet again, finding Shaqiri, and it's Selassie! 2 goals in rapid succession! And it's 2 goals to the good for the home side. And Gutierrez, the long ball up over the top, this one down on the ground. Notice the numbers though. Positioning is the key issue when they've gotten into the box, making sure A, that you have enough players, but B, that they're in the right places. A lot of credit here to Xherdan Shaqiri. That little drift right onto the top of the 6. Gutierrez had backed off. He recognized that Shaqiri is on the run. And to be fair, it's just not the greatest of touches from Shaqiri. But you've got Selassie. He knows this ball, as it progresses forward, doesn't have the ability.
Shaqiri's ball in. Head on, going for free header for Koutsias. Insult to injury for the Red Bulls. They go down to 10, and they go 1-0 down. On the first shot of the game for Chicago Fire, 63 minutes in, Red Bulls 0, Chicago 1.
For the Red Bulls, especially when you don't have much in the run of play, and what a delivery that is. Koutsias stays out of it initially, just gets a little bit of separation. Poor defending from the Red Bulls, completely loses mark. It's Duncan that allows him to go, and then Koutsias, all he has to do is redirect that on Frank.